Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In English, asking a question is an important way to get information. And in order to ask a question, you need certain pronouns. And each pronoun, for example, we have who, what, whose, whom, etc., is used for specific information that you are trying to get. In today's lesson, I'm going to explain to you all these pronouns, how to use them, and the difference between them, and give you examples as well. Before we start, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. Let's start first by the structure of the question. To ask a question using the interrogative pronouns, we use the interrogative pronoun plus to be. This is the first case. Let me give you this example. We have, what is this noise? Here we used the interrogative pronoun what plus to be in the present simple. The next case is using the auxiliary verb to do. Let me give you this structure. We have the interrogative pronoun plus to do in the tense that you want, plus the subject, plus the stem verb. I already told you that the stem verb is the verb in the infinitive form without to. Let me give you this example so you can understand. We have, what do you want? The next case is when we get rid of all auxiliary verbs, and we use this structure when the subject is also the interrogative pronoun. Here we use the pronoun plus the verb. Let me give you these examples so you can better understand. We have, who called you? This is the first question. The second question, what happened? Here we have the verb right after the interrogative pronoun. And now let me share with you some of these interrogative pronouns and what to use them for. The first pronoun is who, and the structure of this pronoun we have who plus the verb or the auxiliary verb to be. We use this pronoun to ask about a person. Let me give you this example. We have, who is at the door? The answer for this question is, my friend is at the door. The answer here, we have my friend, which is a person. The second pronoun I'm going to share with you is whom. For the structure, we have whom plus the auxiliary verb plus the subject plus the stem verb. And we use whom to ask about a person as well. But there is a difference between whom and who. Let me give you this example so I can explain. We have, whom did you call last night? For the answer we have, I called Sarah last night. Sarah here is a person, but it is the object of the sentence. That's why we used whom. For the subject of the sentence, we use who. Let me remind you with the first example. We have, who called you. For the answer, we have, my friend called me. My friend here is the subject of the sentence, not the object. For the object, we use whom. And remember that. The next pronoun is whose, and we use it to ask about possession or who own something. For the structure, we have whose plus the noun plus the verb plus the rest of the sentence. Let me give you this example so you can understand. We have, whose phone is this? For the answer, we have, this is Sarah's phone. The next interrogative pronoun I'm going to share with you is what. For the structure, we have what plus the auxiliary verb or the verb plus the subject plus the stem verb if we are using the auxiliary verb. And we use what to ask about information, about things, about ideas, etc. Let me give you these examples so you can understand. In the first example, we have what's that? The answer we have it's a camera. The second example, we have what do you want? The answer I want a sandwich. The third example, we have what happened? The answer there was an accident. And finally, we have the pronoun which, and we use it to choose between two or more options. As for the structure, we have which plus the noun plus the auxiliary or the verb plus the subject plus the stem verb if we are using the auxiliary. Let me give you some examples. The first example, which color do you like? The answer is I like blue. The second example, which of these books is yours? The answer, the red one. So this was all for today's video. If you have any questions or something you want to add, don't forget to put it in the comment section down below. And thank you for watching.